Hi, Ginger here for another ScrapbookPal.com video. Today we're going to make this really cute slimline card using some fun papers that I had in my stash, and these cute little birdhouses are going to be from this really fun little stamp set by Gina K Designs right here, and I think it's called Welcome Home, but it's got the cute little birdhouses here, some branches, some nice little sentiments, and some cute little birdies. So we're going to showcase that today, which is right here. Now we're not going to do any copy coloring because I decided I wanted to make these cute little birdhouses. We're going to paper piece them, so that's what we're going to do today, making this cute little slimline card. And it says Welcome Autumn with some fun little leaves, and then there is a look at the inside. So again, it's a slimline card. We are showcasing the Gina K Designs Welcome Home stamp set. I used some of the Lawn Fawn stitched leaves. I used the small ones. There's two sets, a large and a small, and I used the small leaves. For the base of our card, we're going to use the Lawn Fawn Slimline dies. I used this one for the outside, this one for the inside, and then the smaller one here that's from the Lift the Flap is going to be on the outside of the card as well. So those are the dies we're going to use and the super cute stamp. We're going to need some foam tape, adhesive, some, I did use some of these new Nuvo Dream Drops, and some glossy accents, some glue. I take that back. We are going to use one Copic marker because we're going to go around the outside edges after we stamp and cut out our images. I did not buy the dies just because they're houses. They're pretty simple to fussy cut, even though I'm not a fussy cutter, but that's what I did. So I went ahead and did some of the prep work. I went ahead and white heat embossed our sentiment that says Welcome Autumn on some craft colored cardstock. It's actually Nina Desert Storm. And I inked around all the edges with some Tim Holtz Distress ink and walnuts. No, I used Vintage Photo. Nope, I used, yeah, walnut stain for that. And then these are the papers we're going to use, and I went ahead and have them right here, just some scraps left over to cut out our to stamp and cut out our birdhouses. I did go ahead and die cut the little small leaves. I used some of the design papers that we have on the houses, and then I did use some of this copper foil paper. And then I die cut all the panels for my for the card. So I took the smallest one, which is from the Lawn Fawn Lift the Flap, and I die cut it out, and then I just measured it and then cut a piece of the same foil paper to go around it, giving it a 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. Here is the base of our card right here, and it measures 3 3¾ Let's see, my base measures okay, so 3 3/4 by 8 3/4 when it's scored and folded. And again, I made it out of Nina Desert Storm. I went ahead and added the items on the inside. Again, I used that same die here. I just layered up a strip of the design paper, and I had 3 little leaves that I added to the inside. So the inside of our card is completely finished. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and stamp our super cute little birdhouses. And let me get my MISTI out here. And again, we're going to use some Memento Rich Cocoa ink for the stamping, because instead of black, I kind of wanted brown. So here we go. So the beauty about using a photopolymer stamp set is we're going to use these 2 birdhouses, the smaller ones, is you can place the image exactly on the design paper that you want. So, you know, if you want, like on this one, I wanted the cute little sunflowers to show up on this little birdhouse. So I got to maneuver my paper around. So here we go. We're going to grab our paper first, which is this one. And I'm going to put it in here like so and figure out where I want this cute little stamp. And again, I want these cute little sunflowers, and it doesn't really matter about the top because we're going to paper piece the roof section. So I'm going to put this one, I think maybe right here. Get that cute little sunflower in there like so. gonna pick it up with my MISTI, and I'm gonna again use the Memento ink to stamp, only because it's brown and that's what I wanted to use. Because again, we're not Copic coloring. And I'm gonna stamp it a couple of times. Super cute. So there's that one. Now I'm going to take my scissors and just roughly cut around it, because what we're going to do is on the back side of this paper, which is this solid brown, is what we're going to use for our cute little roof section. So we've got that one done. Now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to get this off really quick. And place this where I want the roof. And I don't need to stamp the whole thing, so I'm just going to add ink to the roof portion. I think maybe right there, or yeah, right there, like so. And again, I'm only going to stamp up just the top portion here because I only need the roof. So that one's done. Now we're going to take the other one right here, and we'll go ahead and stamp the roof because we're going to do that one, this one too. We're going to stamp this one twice. So I'm just going to use that section. And again, I'm just going to stamp up the roof portion. Okay, paper kind of moved on that one, but that's all right. We're going to ink it anyway. Inking your papers covers all kinds of little boo-boos. All right, we're going to cut this one twice. We're going to do 2 birdhouses in this size. Okay, our roofs are all done. Set those aside, and now we're going to do a one little blue birdhouse, and then we're going to use this cute little pink plaid to do a second birdhouse. Okay, so let's figure out where we want this. I think we want it like right there. So it kind of looks like, you know, siding on our little birdhouse here. All right. So see, you don't necessarily need to Copic color, and I'm not the best Copic colorer, but I thought these birdhouses look really cute paper pieced. So, and I'll do it one more time. Okay, there's our little blue birdhouse, and now we'll do this one here as well. All right, let's see. That'll work. And again, we'll stamp it again. And there we go. All right, so we have our birdhouses all stamped. So we're done with the MISTI. And now we're going to take our scissors and cut out our little birdhouses and the roofs. So we've got all of our little roofs here. Okay, so we have this 3 roofs and 3 little birdhouses. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut out the birdhouses first. And again, I'm not a fussy cutter, but they're just like little, they're straight lines. It's pretty easy to cut these out. Now for these, we're just going to cut out the roof portion only. And again, I'm going to cut right next to the line. Okay, our pieces are all cut out. So now I'm going to take, this is an E59 marker, and I'm just going to go around the edges just to cover up the white core of the paper. Plus, if you didn't get that close to the line, it brings the brown all the way down to the edge. Okay, those are all done. Now we're going to go ahead and add our little roofs to our cute little birdhouses. Oh my God, aren't they darling? All right, so to do that, I do want to pop up the roofs a little bit just to give them some dimension. So I'm going to take some Scrapbook Adhesives foam tape. And I'm just going to cut little strips to add to the back, and they are really skinny, but it's all good. And we're just going to line it up like so. Make sure I don't have any foam sticking out. All right, now we're going to do these little ones. Now this part's a little fiddly, but what can I say? It's pretty cute. Just gives a little extra dimension to those little birdhouses. Okay, our little birdhouses are done, ready to go. So let's go ahead and put our card together. So again, I like to decorate the inside of my card before I do anything else. So I went ahead and layered these on. Those are some of the leaves that I cut out. I'm going to take this panel here and I'm going to glue it right down on the front, and I'm just going to use my ATG gun while it's still got tape in it. Not sure how long that lasts. Looks like that's about it. Now we're going to add this panel on, but when I'm using a large piece like this, you can use foam tape if you want, but I have so much scrap chipboard, that's what I usually use when it's a large section like this. I just trim it a little bit smaller and add my score tape to the back, and I use this in lieu of foam tape when it's a large piece like this. So I'm going to add that to the back, like so. And now we'll stick it down to our card. Just like that. All right, I got static here everywhere. All right, so we got this on here. Now we're going to add our little birdhouses right here to the front. And again, I'm going to put them on with some foam adhesive because I can. I'm just going to use some foam squares from Scrapbook Adhesives because they fit on there pretty good. So I'm going to add the two to the outside first, and then I'll add the middle one. Okay. Remove the backing, and we're going to put this one about right here. Make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to add this one let's see, how far is my sentiment gonna stick out right there? That looks pretty good, like so. And then our one in the middle. So cute. Okay, now I've got my leaves here, and I die cut them with the papers, and then I did die cut a set with the foil paper. So we're going to just glue those together, but before, I think I'm going to ink the edges of those little leaves just so you don't see the white core. And I might have done it already, but we'll do it again. Okay, so I'm going to take my wet glue and I'm just going to layer these up. So I'm just going to add a strip of glue here. Just kind of offset them a little bit, just so there's a little bit of a foil shadow on the one side. Like so. And the last one. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and glue my sentiment down just with some wet glue. And put it down like right there. And we'll add our leaves. So I'm going to put this one down just with wet glue. And then I think I'm going to do a little foam tape on those last two. Okay, now for some finishing touches, we're going to take the glossy accents and just add it to the holes in the birdhouse just to make them stand out. Okay. Now with glossy accents, you do need to make sure you let it dry. So I usually do this right at the very end and then let it dry overnight, which it'll dry faster than that, but it's just, I'm a little too anxious sometimes, so I just make myself do it at the very end and then put it away. So we've added our glossy accents there, and now we're going to take these really pretty Nuvo Dream Drops, and this color is called Frosted Lace. I thought it kind of matched the paper. And we're just going to add some little dots. Like so. Okay, so there you have it. That's our fun little welcome autumn card using the really cute Welcome to the Neighborhood stamp set from Gina K Designs. You'll find all the products listed in the description box below, and you can pick those all up at scrapbookpal.com. So there you have it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.